From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Roger Driver. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Slow roller to third. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now here is Joaquin Tejada. He swings and fouls one off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two away.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
And the batter now, Stephen Koo. Bounce to the right. Over to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Pete Sandoval.
The left fielder, Pete Sandoval.
Matt back to work. Here's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and fires. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Otto Ferreira up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Go, guys.
One down, base is empty. In the air, center field.
You go.
Whitaker makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Dan.
2 outs, base is empty. Dan Visperas up next for the Red Sox.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
On to first. That is the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's in for a strike.
Hey, nobody.
There's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 1 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Get ahead of him right now.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he grabs it, foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
1 gone, runner at first. Diego Cartaya up next for the Red Sox.
Hey, let's roll 2.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And the righty deals. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Driver.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Roger Driver. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Got him looking. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the 4th at the plate. Joaquin Tejada.
Leading off for the Red
The
Sox.
pitch.
The designated hitter, Joaquin Tejada.
0-1.
We got no outs.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Runner at first with no outs here. And here it comes. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
This one popped up. Sparbori racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pete.
Now the left fielder, Pete Sandoval.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Dan Vespera getting ready to hit.
Vespera.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
In the air out towards right center. Whitaker trots over to his left and puts the squeeze on that. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. It's 4-1.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Marcelo Meyer. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, 2 down here.
And he deals. To third. And it goes just foul. Matt, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Sandoval over at second. Ferreira on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. On to the top of the 5th we go. Tigers 4 and the Red Sox 1. And welcome back. Now, Sal Frelick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Mack back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Number 17, Diego.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Diego Cartaya. Struck out swinging his first time.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for the Red Sox, Roger Driver. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller to first. He steps on the bag. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. And they trail it 4-1. Back here in Boston. And now Joaquin Tejada.
Leading off.
And a
Red
pitch.
Sox, the designated hitter.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. That one lifted to left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Number 19.
Now here is Stephen Koo. On the ground to short. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pete Sandoval.
And now Pete Sandoval. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Foul ball. Tejada, the runner at second with 1 away.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away. Hey, come on now.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing
Now
a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's the third baseman, Otto Ferreira. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So stepping in for Boston, Dan Visperas.
The right fielder, number 15.
In there for strike 1.
Visperas.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. Tigers 4 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. And here is Marcelo Meyer.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Matt back to work. On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And stepping in for Boston, Sal Frelick. 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here we go, guys.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
The catcher, number 17, Diego Cartaya.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Diego Cartaya. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, now we got 2.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Right here, huh?
Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. 0-2 now. 3rd out. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roger Driver.
The second baseman.
First offering, and it just misses.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Base knock, right field. Joaquin Tejada up next for the Red Sox.
The designated hitter.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
At the belt and fires. Tap to first. Quick feed to second for 1. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Stephen Koo, for the 4th time tonight. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, now we got 2.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Pete Sandoval. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Fernando Rosado, and a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with.
Fernando Rosado.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These guys have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. These guys can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.